Hi, so we're going to do hair and makeup today for St. Patrick's Day. So we're going to start with hair, and then I'm going to show two different looks for St. Patrick's Day makeup, but it's mostly going to be centered on the eyes, but I will show a lip look too that I just kind of wanted to try out, so it might not work. So here we go. So first for the hair, we're going to do a pompadour style with a bandana to the side with a high ponytail. So what you want to do first is brush it all out. I already brushed it. My hair does tangle easily, so it probably needs to be brushed again, but I'm not going to mess with it. As you can see, my hair is a mess, and it's always like this no matter what I do, so that's why I've started trying to style it so that I can kind of contain it. One thing that you can do for this look is you can curl your hair first with a curling iron or wet rollers. I didn't do it because I have naturally curly hair and I don't really care about my curls being super uniform. It's kind of a casual look, so it doesn't have to be really formal, I guess. So anyways, you're going to take your little comb, and for your bangs you want to part them from about right here on both sides of the head, and you're going to part it back, bring it, and like so that you end up with a little bit of a triangle is what you're going for. You're looking for a triangle shape. So if you end up with too much or too little or anything like that, you're just gonna pull it out and redo it. Okay. So there's that, and see it's a nice, well, you have a little bit of a U going on. I have a little bit of a U going on this side. But that's not a big deal. I'm gonna try to fix it, but I'm not good at parting my hair. Not really. So anyway, there we go. Now we have a nice triangle shape of hair. What I'm going to do is I'm going to separate out the back of my hair from the front of my hair because it makes it easier for me to be able to see what I'm doing and not have to worry about like the rest of my hair getting caught up in the pompadour. So you just kind of want to, bring it back real quick. You don't have to if you don't, that's not a necessary step. Okay, so you want to brush this piece out again because if you have hair like mine, it will tangle. My hair is really damaged from some past dyeing and bleaching and stuff, so it tangles really bad, and it tangled really bad anyway before I started doing things like that. You want to go about halfway through here, just like this, and separate it out because you're going to want to tease the back end but not the front because you want the front to stay smooth, so when you pull it back all together it doesn't look messy. Okay, so you're just going to tease this bit, and you don't have to tease it a whole lot because you just want it to be enough to anchor the like little puffy part of the pompadour. So then you're just going to take it all together and carefully smooth it out. You don't want to brush out the teasing that you just did because that would kind of be a waste of time. So you want to kind of try to make sure it's all nice and smooth though, so that it doesn't get awkward or anything like that. So you're going to take it and you're just going to hold it here. Maybe from about right here, you're going to twist it 2 or 3 times. And then you push it forward and it just creates this nice little pomp. And it's really easy. The whole style only takes a few minutes, really, like 10 minutes at the most. So I'm going to secure it down with bobby pins. You can use little tiny claw clips. You can use bobby pins. You can use barrettes. Really, whatever you prefer is whatever you can use. And then I just use bobby pins because mostly what I have for hair accessory things is bobby pins. I don't use a lot of other things because I only do like 2 or 3 different hairstyles currently, and they can all be done with bobby pins. It takes about 3 to 4 bobby pins to pin my hair down. My hair is not as thick as it used to be, but it is still pretty thick, so you might have to use more, you might have to use less. It just depends on your hair style. And it depends on what day of the week it is for my hair. Sometimes I have to use 4, sometimes I have to use 3. I think today 3 is going to be okay. So you can leave it without any accessory. You can bring it down and just wear it down like this if you want to. I'm not going to wear it like this today. I'm going to do the high ponytail. You can do the same look with it up or down. It really just depends on how you want to do it today. So I'm going to bring up a high ponytail. You want it to be fairly high on the head, but don't pull the residual pieces of the pompadour too hard or it will flatten them, and that's not cute. So just brush it, make it smooth, make it kind of tight. And I think I pulled it a little too tight right here because it is flattening my pomp, but it's not a big deal. You just fix it like that. My hair is a little short, so sometimes I get little wispy pieces in the back. If that happens, you can just add some bobby pins, or you can redo the ponytail as you choose. So it's just a nice little ponytail. All the edges are nice and smooth. If you have some imperfections in this area, don't worry about it too much because you are going to cover it with the bandana. I'm going to be using a green one today because it is St. Patrick's Day, and I don't own any green clothing because I mostly wear black. Just kind of who I am. So you just bring it to the back of your head, behind the ears, and then you want to secure it behind the pompadour. This is a new bandana, so it is a little stiff right now, so I have a little bit of a hard time with it, but I should be able to make it stay. Okay, and you just want to do this little bow. My head is also shaped a little oddly, and so I have to secure my bandanas down with bobby pins. It's really not difficult to do. You just want to take the pins, you want to decide where you want the bandana to stay, and you're going to pin it up, and then you're going to bring another pin going in the opposite direction of the first pin, and you want them to crisscross so that they create a nice little hold. Like, that didn't work out quite right. There we go. And it has a nice little X, and it will hold it in place on that side. You're going to want to do it on both sides. Excuse me. My allergies are really, really terrible today, so I'm having a lot of sniffles. You're going to want to do the pinning on both sides so that it holds secure both ways. If you have trouble keeping a bandana in place just naturally, like I do. And then you just want to create the little X on both sides. It'll hold it in place better. I also secure mine in the back of my head because the back of my head is mostly where I have the actual shape issues that create, or like that don't allow the bandana to stay in place. So you just do it in the middle. And you want your pins to point downwards in the X shape. And that will hold it better. And it allows for more of an all-day look. And one last thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to just gently spray the pompadour to keep it in shape. You can smooth it a little bit with your comb, or you can use pomade. I don't have any pomade because I only do my hair once in a while, and I haven't found one yet. So mine didn't come out really even how it's supposed to. They're supposed to have a little bit more on this, you know, on the sides like this, but it's really just not a big deal. And just smooth out your sides and the top a little if you want to, just to make it less harsh looking. And then your hair is done for St. Patrick's Day. Okay, so next we're going to start the makeup. We're going to do the first makeup look, which is going to be a rainbow eye with green metallic lip color, which should be fun. It's not something I've done before, so if it's a fail, you're going to fail with me. So let's get started. I'm going to be using the Kat Von D Metal Matte palette, and just because it's really got a lot of pretty rainbowy colors in it, and it'll be easier to create the rainbow eye effect with this particular palette. So we're going to start with primer. I don't use like any foundations or concealers or anything like that. I probably should use concealers for my under eye circles, but I don't. So if you do, you're going to want to do all that first. So you're just going to do your primer and just apply it all over. And this is gonna be like kind of a, if you're going out, kind of party look, probably, because it's gonna have a lot of metallic and it's really like, it stands out a lot. So all my makeup products are Kat Von D. I just really like her stuff. So this is the Kat Von D Color Correcting Eyeshadow Primer, and I use it in light. So it's pretty good primer. It holds really, really well. My brushes are just like Sephora everyday brushes. They came in this little kit. They're smoky eye brushes, and they're the only brushes I have, so I am not the person to come to ask about different kinds of brushes, because I really don't use them, so I don't really know how different ones work. Okay, so you're going to want to start with a base color. I'm going to use Linen because it's really nice and white, and it creates a nice base to start with. And you just want to apply it to the entire eye, on both eyes, just the whole thing, up to the brow bone. It's gonna be, it's gonna act as a highlighter for your brow bone. And it'll act as a nice base for the overall look of the makeup. Okay. So now you have the base down, and because this is the first time I've tried this, we're gonna learn it together. So, because I'm trying to achieve a rainbow effect, I'm gonna start with a little bit of gold in the inner corner, which is gonna be for both of the looks I'm going to be showing in this video, because it's going to be kind of like the gold at the end of the rainbow sort of thing. I'm going to be using Flash. It's this one up here, and it's a really just nice metallic gold color. You can't see because I'm using a webcam, but it's a really pretty just gold color. So you just take it, you're going to use one of these little kind of brushes, or you can use one of these also, but I don't like that one. It doesn't work well for me. So just take it and just add this to the inside corner of the eye, and that way it will just be kind of a inner corner highlight type thing. and it adds to the theme of the makeup. I don't have like a big mirror in my room, and I'm not trying to stand in front of my bathroom mirror, so I'm using my little mirror that's included in the palette, and that's why I keep looking down, and you can see the palette probably poking up in the frame. And you just want to make sure it's really nice and bold, and you know, like stands out a bit. You can go down into your lower lid corner too if you want to. I am going to go ahead and do that, just because I feel like it brightens up the look. Okay. And like I said, in the hair portion, my allergies are really bad, so please excuse all my sniffling and nose wiping. I know it's disgusting, and I'm sorry. Okay, so from there you're gonna try this fringe color here. It's kind of like a pinkish orange color, and it's just really pretty, and I don't know, it looks rainbowy to me. So for this one, I'm going to use my like more fluffy brush than the little concentrated one. I'm going to be using this brush. And I don't really know what kind of brushes they are, so it's just a brush that I got at Sephora. So you're going to take the fringe, and it's a really like light color, so it's a little bit springy and stuff, and you're going to just kind of bring it to this portion of the eyelid. And you don't want to do the whole lid with it because it is a rainbow color that we're going for, so just kind of the center of the lid. And this is a really springy kind of look also. So it can be, you know, if you want to like make it a springtime thing, you could probably just omit the gold and just do the spring colors. And like the gold, you want to make sure it is really like nice and visible and pigmented. This palette, I really like the colors. They have a lot of pigment in them, and they really like show up well. I know you guys can't see it that well because of my webcam. I will bring it closer up when I'm done. But you know, you can see the gold right here and a little bit of the fringe. It's not showing up great because I am using a webcam. I unfortunately don't have better camera equipment. This is my first tutorial type video. So then you're going to want to take a little bit of the feather. It's kind of a yellow color, and it's really nice too. We're going to do this one very, very like moderately, just a little bit. And it's another one of the springy colors. And just take it and just add it right like before you get to the outer corner, and it's just a touch. It can, you know, you want it to show up, but you don't want it to be super, you don't want it to take up too much space because it's kind of a transitional color. And it's just a pastel-y yellow color. It's this one here, and it's just really, I wish my webcam would show you the colors better, but it's not a very bright or yellow. It's just kind of a pastel yellow color, and it's not going to show up super bright because it's just not a super bright color. Okay, so the next one we're going to do is a little bit of silk so we can transition into ribbon. So you take the silk, and silk is kind of a mauve color. It's really, really pretty, and it just shows up really nicely. It's almost purple, but not quite. Like ribbon is more purple. You're going to put this on your outer corner. Of your eye, almost into the crease, but don't wing this out yet because we're going to wing out the ribbon color. And this is actually showing up on my webcam, which I'm happy, but I'd be happier if it would all show up. And so there's your silk, and then you're going to bring ribbon on. You're going to do ribbon kind of more of a crease color. I do my crease colors with a blending brush. I think that's what they're called. They're just these cute little fluffy, round fluffy brushes. Like the fluffy is all round. And I have hair stuck over here and it's driving me crazy. Okay, so you're going to take ribbon. And I'm not going to include any green in the eye makeup because the green is going to be on the lips. And it's going to be very green. So you're going to take ribbon and just carefully add it into the crease. It is a dark color, so you don't want to overdo it. I overdid it a little bit on this eye. So if you do a little too much, it's not a big deal. You just got to blend it out more. Just, really like blend it and then bring it upwards like this. Because you're going to start your wing. I do wing liner. So you're going to want to wing it out a little. If you get a little too far down on it or anything like that, you can just take out makeup remover and just kind of clean up a little bit. And just do both eyes the same way. And you want them to be even, of course, because uneven eye makeup is not a nice look. And just kind of bring it around and bring it out. And there is your shadow. And it's just really like pretty springtime colors. Let me see if I can bring it up and show you a little bit better what it looks like. No, I cannot. Let me try something real quick and just see. Like I said, I don't have different camera equipment, so I'm just kind of working with what I have here. And see, it's just kind of a springy look. And it's just really pretty. Sorry, my little sister is texting me. Okay, so that's not the main showcase of this eye look anyway. Hopefully the green eye look will show up better on the webcam than this one did. But anyways, what we're really focusing on is the lip look for this. Oh, and I need to do eyeliner and stuff. So for liners, I just use Kat Von D's tattoo liner and Trooper. And I do a wingtip eye look. I always wing my eyeliner. I'm not great at it. They're usually uneven. So you just want to make a straight line towards the outside corner. And you're going to come in. For this look, I'm going to do a 3/4 liner. For my other one, it is full eye. Because this is sort of a springy open look, I'm just going to do a 3/4. You're going to want to do it on both sides, and like I said, I am not great at eyeliner. My liner doesn't always come out even. But I actually did pretty good today. I'm kind of proud of myself. I'm not gonna lie. They came out pretty nice and even today. And I lost the cap for my wire pen. That's not good at all. Found it. Okay, so that's done. I use currently, I change out my mascaras all the time. So I'm always looking for one that I like better. I can never find one that I like the best. So currently I am using this Dior, and it's the Dior Attic It Lash in it's number 092. It's a black color. I don't really know like if it has a name or not, but it's 092 Dior. And you just want to apply it really good to your top lashes. I really wish you guys could see the eye makeup better. It's really pretty. I'm gonna try to attach a picture of it to the video because it is really pretty. Okay, and so then your eye makeup is all finished, and it's really just really like spring colored and just pretty. I'm gonna take one of these big giant brushes and just kind of blend my colors a little bit because they look a little bit harsh. And there we go. Now they're good. Now for the lips, this is the most fun part because I haven't done it either. So I'm gonna use a black base. It's Kat Von D Liquid Everlasting in Witches. And you're just gonna apply it to the whole like lip. If you mess up, it's not a big deal. It's again, you just take your little makeup remover and clean it up on the edges a bit. My lips are shaped a little weird, so I have a hard time getting it even sometimes. Sorry, I'm trying to keep my mirror out of the way of the camera, guys, but I'm using it to try to see. It doesn't have to be this particular type of lipstick or this brand. You can use any black base lipstick that you want because you're going to cover it with an eyeshadow anyway. Okay, so now I have my black base lipstick on, and I'm just going to clean up my edges real quick, so just hang tight. Okay, so we're going to use the brush that we used to do the gold in the inner corner for the eyes to apply the eyeshadow, and I'm going to apply Watt out of my Metal Matte palette. It is a metallic green color. It's very, very green, and it's really metallic, and it's just really, really pretty. There's a little swatch for you. You can also use Iggy. It's from the Metal Crush, the little individual ones. It's also a metallic green. And it's actually kind of similar to What, only it's a little bit less dark. It's a little bit of a brighter green. Actually, I think I'm going to make a quick change. So this one is Iggy and this one is What. So what I'm going to do, instead of what I was originally going to do, is I'm going to do kind of a ombre attempt with the two different greens that I choose. So I'm going to try to put Iggy on the outer and What on the inner. So we're going to go ahead and get started on that, and then hopefully it works out. So you want to take your just little brush and apply this to the center of the lips. My sister is standing in the hallway staring at me right now, which is kind of awkward. So here's the middle of my lips. You can still see all the black around the outside. And this is with What. And you can use any metallic greens that you want or have. It really doesn't matter one way or the other as long as they are green. I also have another metallic green in this palette called Ignite, which I think I might add a little to the very outer edges just to brighten everything up just a little bit more. So you want to clean off the brush a bit because you don't want the colors to mix too much, because then you won't be able to see the difference in them. So next I'm going to take the Iggy color. It is so beautiful. I love this color. It's just really bright green and it's metallic and it's just gorgeous. Like there's just no other way to describe it. So I'm going to add it to the outer part of the lips. And over the black, it's not going to show up quite as different as it did on my regular skin. From What. It is still going to, you know, appear a little bit dark. But it's okay. It's still kind of pretty. And you add it to the outside bits. And there you go. They are green. Very green. And metallic. Very pretty. So like I said, I'm going to add just a little tiny bit of Ignite. Actually, yeah, I am going to add just a bit of Ignite to just the corners to brighten it up. All done. Okay, so now we're going to do the second one. And this one is significantly faster than the first one. It's mostly all just going to be the eyes. We're going to wear a nude lipstick. I don't have it up here with me, so I'm not even going to bother with that part. I'm just leaving my lips alone. So, like with the first one, I'm going to still be using the same palette, the same Metal Matte palette. And I'm going to be using Linen, the Gold Flash, Ignite, and What. So, like with the previous one, we're going to start with primer and just go ahead and prime the eyes first. And it's the same. Like I said, all my products are the same. And I'm still not wearing foundation or anything, so like as with the first one, if you do foundation, concealer, you want to do all that first. So you're going to take the brush, the little flat brush, and you're going to apply flash to the inner corners. Oh, I'm so silly. You're going to do your base color first, of course. which is going to be the linen again, as it was the first one. So your base is white and your eyes are gonna look scary bright, which is pretty funny, but oh well. And then you're gonna put the gold in, that was my sister, in the inside corners. This one is way quicker, and it's a little bit more casual. So I worked to school yesterday, and it's just kind of a quick, easy kind of St. Patrick's-y green, color. So you're gonna take Ignite and apply it to the whole bottom of the lid, starting from where the gold ends. And you just want to apply a couple, coats of it, because it, unlike other ones, it does come off a little bit less pigmented. And you just apply it to the whole bottom lid. And make sure it's nice and smooth and even. I did go a little too far on this eye, and I covered up the gold. So if that happens, you're just going to take that flat brush again and just apply a little bit more gold into that inner corner. There we go, and now it's fixed. You're going to take your blender brush, or whatever this one is called, this little round fluffy one. You're going to take white, which we already used in the other palette for the lip look, or in the other tutorial. And you're going to apply white into the crease. And like I said, this is a really basic kind of eye look, so it doesn't really take a lot of time, and it's pretty just simple and straightforward. So it's not, there's no complicated features. You can use any metallic greens. I'm using metallic. You could probably use a matte, but it won't be sparkly. You just want to make sure that it's all nice and even. Amazing how you got your work done when your friend's gonna come over. Okay, and see, the eye look is now done, or the shadow part of the eye look is done. Let me go ahead and bring it just a little closer so you can see it a little bit better. Go. Don't slam the door. And that was my sister. So, and then you're just going to do an eyeliner, and my eyeliner for this look is, like I said, a complete eye. So, it's a wingtip also, so I'm still going to use the tattoo liner and tripper. But for this one, rather than stopping 3/4 of the way across the eyelid, it's going to go all the way to the inner corner. And I didn't get my eyeliner as good this time as I did last time. His eye is messed up, but I'm not going to worry about fixing it because it's just for tutorial purposes. But, you know, you just have to redo them. There's really no way to fix them once you've messed them up other than to remove it and restart. And there's the top liner. The only products that I use that are not Kat Von D are my mascara, which was the Dior Lash Addict, and I used for my bottom eyelids, my bottom lid liner. It's a Marc Jacobs liner. I don't remember what it's called. It's the one with the really, really skinny little tip, and it's in blacker. I think that's what you pronounce it, blacker. But it's like black horror. And I do my inner waterlines. When I line my bottom lids, because it's not cute to look at it when you do it, but it makes the look more bold. I like this eyeliner with the tiny little skinny tip because it gives me more control over where my liner goes. Because with the thicker ones, a lot of times I'll end up with too much and too thick of a line, and it looks silly. Okay. And there's the eyeliner all done. This one is a little bit darker, so even with the thinner tip, I have a hard time controlling my bottom lid sometimes. But it's not a big deal because you just go back to your lid. Even it out a bit. With any of these looks, you can use false lashes. I don't do well with them. I wear them rarely because I can never get them on straight. So I'm not going to show you how to do them because I will embarrass myself on the internet in front of thousands of people, and that doesn't sound like fun to me. So you're going to apply mascara literally to both eyelids, eyelashes, on both sides, top and bottom. And this look is a lot easier, and it's just more focused on the eyes, and it's more dramatic than in the eye area, but because it's just basic colors, it was pretty easy to do it. And let me see if I have a nude lipstick in here that I can do just to show you. The finished product with a nude lipstick. This isn't really, well, I guess it's pretty nude. So I just used a nude. The one I used yesterday was kind of pink toned. It was more like my natural lip color than this one. This one's very, very nude. And this is just a drugstore brand. I think it's like Revlon or something like that. And because it's very nude, it kind of washed out my lips in the video, so you can't even see them. So I prefer, like I said, the pinker toned lipstick. Here's the eye look though. And as with the other one, I will see if I can add a picture in of the finished look to the video so that you can see exactly how it looks in a little bit better quality than my webcam is giving me. Okay, that's it for the whole tutorial. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and leave a comment below, or give me a like, or whatever it is that you do. If you want to see any more tutorials, let me know. I love to try new things and stuff like that. So and I do another hairstyle that I probably will show you how to do eventually, but my hair isn't quite long enough for it right now. And that's it. Have a good day. Happy St. Patrick's Day.